Speaking of so-called investing experts who try to predict the future, don't make mistake number 5, listening to investment porn. Oh my god, the CEO of Disney just resigned. This is so bad for the company. Yeah, but the new CEO is really good news for the future of Disney. German real estate prices will continue to go up. Maybe I should buy now. Oh no, the Financial Times says Munich is the biggest bubble in whole Europe. Hopefully the bubble's not gonna burst when we're on the street. Institutional investors are buying bitcoins now. Time for me to get in as well. Ooh, if miners are selling, I should sell my bitcoin as well. And the funny thing about it, all these articles are just a couple of days apart from each other. Okay, in defense of all the newspapers and websites writing these articles, I know there's different perspective on things, okay? But most importantly, what we as readers have to understand, this is just clickbait. Their job is to get the most attention possible. And how do you do that? With headlines like the ones we just saw. Nobody ever will write, "Don't care about today's news because they won't matter tomorrow, next week, next month, next year." Because that wouldn't attract any attention. If you want to listen to expert opinions, listen to real experts like Paul Samuelson, the first American to win the Nobel Prize in Economics. Great quote, by the way. And that's the big learning here. Don't follow advice from friends, neighbors, colleagues, news people, unless they're doing better than you. Or would you trust a personal trainer who's not in shape himself? Or a gourmet chef who cannot cook? Hopefully not. So listen to people who do well with investments themselves and ignore the rest. And successful investors will also tell you to don't do fail number 6, trying to time the market. In lesson 6 we determined that time in the market beats timing the market. And nothing has changed in the last 3 weeks. Any one of you who reached out to us already knows that our approach is very consistent and does not change overnight. Some would say it's boring. Okay, that's fair. But it delivers great, consistent, long-term results. And that's what our clients expect from us. So we don't listen to the daily investment porn that is just meant to drive you crazy. And you shouldn't either. History shows that it is simply impossible to guess market tops, market bottoms, and if any given investment will rise or fall. That's why the strategically best way to start investing is by regularity. And if you're really worried about declining markets, you can check out this video with 3 investing tips during and after the current market crash because of the pandemic. And the worst form of market timing is to wait until you are even again. Why would Steve do this? Because he doesn't want to admit to himself that he made an investing mistake. So he's waiting to sell a losing investment until it gets back to his original price he bought it for. The real issue here is that by not admitting to make this mistake, you are actually losing twice. First, if you don't sell a loser, it can continue to lose until it is actually worthless. And second, you have the opportunity cost. Because you could sell this loser and invest in a winning investment that will deliver a way better investing return for you. From all the people I talk to, I can tell you that by far the worst consequence of market timing is fail number 7, procrastination. Procrastination simply means delaying or postponing certain actions over and over again. Maybe even until it's too late. You might know this from going to the gym. Gym is always tomorrow, right? Or cleaning your apartment. You'll take care of it tomorrow. Same with my students at a university who have to write papers. Or with starting to invest. We all know these people who are just talking but never acting. They just talk the talk but never walk the walk. After working as a financial advisor for a couple of years now, I heard all kinds of procrastination excuses. I'm just waiting for the next paycheck. The market is too high. I'll wait for the next drop. The market is too low right now. I'll wait until it recovers. I'll start investing when my probation period is over. Look, I understand. You worked hard for your money and you don't want to make any mistakes. I get it. But not starting at all is the biggest mistake of all. So don't be afraid. Don't underestimate your abilities. After watching this course, you know more about investing than 99% of the people out there, even Germans. So take responsibility and control over your life and your financial future. You only got this one. With procrastination, we can see that we are kind of our own worst enemy when it comes to investing. And we detach ourselves from investing products because the right mindset will decide if we even start and how successful we will be. And when I'm talking about the right mindset, I'm talking about the number one killer of long-term investment return, fail number 8, emotions. If you let emotions get in the way, if emotions take over your investment decisions, you're doomed. We have a lot of emotions that come from a lot of different places in our brain. Happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, disgust, guilt, and of course the two worst emotions when it comes to investing. There's an old saying in the financial world that markets are driven by just these two emotions. And both are fueled on a daily basis by investment porn, of course. Remember fail 5? Fear. Falling prices may cause you to stray away from your path to a great financial future if your personal risk tolerance is not on point. And greed. If you want more and more and more, you will lose sight of the bigger picture. You will start ignoring risks, thinking you will be rich tomorrow. And because these two have such a big impact on your long-term investment success, the super secret lesson 9 will be all about the psychology of investing, filled with lots of tips how to stop being afraid and not getting greedy. Because both emotions will come up inevitably, sooner or later. I feel them too, even after 10 years in the absolute beautiful game of investing. But before we end today's lesson, this week's quiz question. Which investment is better? One with a 3% return, B, one with a 5% return, or C, it depends. This question is not as easy as it seems. You may want to read it twice before coming up with an answer. I'm excited to see what you think in the comments. Let me know. And if you're tired of me asking you questions and you want to turn the tables, write your question with the hashtag #AskPerFinEx in the comments. And if you want a personal answer, scan the QR code and book a free 30-minute session with us. If you like this video and want to see more videos about investments, insurance, real estate and pensions in Germany, subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. See you next week when it's all about the psychology of investing, so stay tuned.